also yeah.
We get coaches training and
Yeah. So they do a coaching course. We're trying to organize one tomorrow. The organization is just to slow me down, but Sunday definitely 11 o'clock we'll try to do one Naya, exactly Naya. So anybody can come as a player, you can learn, and then we can do a little bit about nutrition, and then we'll talk about the 7 letters on fitness. Because the 7 letters, if you master that, your fitness, if you will master everything in fitness. We'll talk about that, and then the mental aspect in sports, which might be different, and we'll talk about Usain Bolt and all the other players. Okay, so that one for Cam Sunday, 11 o'clock, we'll go there. I will provide water, yeah? Yeah.
People away don't go, where they say, they don't play, now more volleyball and that of soccer.
Okay, I can able to answer to you all your questions. Very clear. Okay, thank you very much. And the issue is, being one of the highest tennis coach in this entire Africa, not only Salon. But even your executive not ever called me for Kanka. Now, you know the reason. The reason is because people holding up power are afraid about them power. And me, I don't can Salon every year for help with tennis. They pay me your money, I count me your equipment, ball, everything for the beginner. And the reason why me not rely on the ministry, because the ministry themselves, they get their own agenda. So that's now one. And then in terms of other sport them, waiting now for do the coaches them is now for unite. Because like I give you an example. When I difference between egg and fall, there's no difference. Because the fall need the egg, for let the fall come out, the egg need the fall, for let the so but yeah, now they say the fall better pass the egg. So the answer to that is what we for do is we for concentrate on more of the coaching and get in touch with the ex-player that we don't go. And if we say no more all the time they rely on the ministry, or no other sport not to play. Tennis is a very good sport. Basketball is a very good sport. If you look at the Olympic, football is just one sport where they give 1 medal. Every medal equal na the Olympic. But unfortunately, I think they say we get 31 or 34 sports. I don't know now this. The question we me for ask is waiting at the solution. So the solution is united coaches first, not only tennis coaches. Now for do the research, law friend football coach, law friend is law come together, form a committee in a salon say, law say salon sporting coach, law challenge the leaders then get somebody like me for involved, way me independent, get other players there for involved, go meet Mohamed Kalon, law get the idea and see how we able for combat for meet them people there. But if we say no more, go to the Deputy Minister of Sport, for example, may he talk, I give him a copy of my book and this, then just shake your hand, they know why you're not here about any other thing. Then just to tell you thank you no more. So for me, if we say if we say the wait for salon, 30 days I go in a salon. If you read my book, you can understand how I left this country. So my own advice is make sure say una the coaches and una come together. Now we see how we can do for promote all other sport. Even Boshkiri was supposed to be national sport. With man before them begin Englishman begin bat ball and then turn and cricket. Now today this is an international sport. Now India they get this another thing they call one of these sports where Salon even they take part. Draft, all that in there. So this is not good for them, but the reality is the people that win at the head not care about any other thing because they get their agenda. So what we need from here is we for form a committee for be able to take this message to them. Yeah? I don't know if that answers to your question.
Yes, I should add.
No way.
Hold on, please. Tomorrow talking. National coach, Ministry of Basic Senior Secondary School. We see and thought fit. You don't talk on the wing of the physical education. We forget. Before this time, we get just 3 disciplines. As a current now, we get on 6. Basketball don't coincide, cricket don't coincide, tennis don't coincide. They are all inclusive. Am I saying right, sir? Are they not inclusive? In order to knowledge, now the employment we get now. Yeah? If you see how they do this, and the help of me and the community. Now look, what I'm doing, we'll see our best. Because of Mr. Porre Jallo being here, that's only because of tennis. So, yeah? As a motivating coach, how Igbo would help me for motivatory go into the world of sports. Are they not succeed in life? Questioning, being this or that, it is good. Tomorrow when I get some better for either son, that will be fine. Now a motivating coach, you don't win in 2019, the whole world. You win in 2020, go back to your phone. As a current now, at the same man. They don't travel. As you go now, where do you see? Senegal, Saudi Arabia. They don't know we are opportune now. Now I make us say, we don't miss the value. They can bring her in since we don't call office. Then when I say get a small word of thing, through me say, it's a point. Yeah. Yeah, I say you're a motivating coach, sir.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Well, one question.
Okay.
I know my question is answered, but I just get a concern again. Because like some of you get passion.
You know, there are a lot of people here.
And the answer we give me, I am convinced. Is the answer.
Why convince?
Why I'm convinced? Because waiting don't highlight as to the ministry say maybe they meet them, or sometimes they will don't start you say a very good work done, maybe well done or whatsoever. But me on submission now, or maybe my recommendation to this now that people are going for camp, for camp for the training. But when you look at the other line, maybe just to wait if they talk, say you get for plan your life. Maybe I go don't plan my life, say now I will be devoted for tennis. Then that plan my life for maybe 10 years, 15 years. Like that.
Is okay.
Then now,
I will go to that.
Now in as much as the Ministry of Sports not get interest, and he don't get the know-how, then he gets people in a way if he say yes, then let this game and in the help. So we dey beg for let
we get sports authority.
In as much as maybe like what you don't can talk to. Maybe me wait map here, I want to be devoted now into the game. But I don't forget a plan. For say now I want devoted here. Maybe we plan not to follow play this game or even coach this game to this level or even for national level. Maybe I plan now for international level. But what I try to say now, you don't meet with the sport and you see say maybe they're not interested. So if there is any way that maybe they go train coaches there, then you go create any way for now they get people them at least if maybe they train here or time to time they go
Okay.
go get more.
So the plan for this is not part of the discussion. So what will be there yesterday in the stadium? The same discussion we get. So me now, me go forgive everybody a way how we can able find the solution for this. Because everything at the end of the day, no matter how much we allow, there is solution. If the roof they leak, find solution. If the Ministry of Sport they know they look after we, what are we supposed to do? What's the solution? Because me not they wait for person. That me on. Yeah. You know, there are some people and they want me rights to what they can, so they don't even respond to me. People another call name now because I'm not going to trouble. But all right, everybody, all right, so they come when I get the coach them, let me come and help. Get the same idea what all answer the coaches. Fitness, you don't need for be tennis. A tennis fitness coach can coach football. You don't necessarily get to be a footballer for be fitness. Because the guy when the fitness coach Mark Hall from Manchester United, me in a party, I saw this, you know, they talk every day, we go for lunch and dinner. So, man, that's a footballer, a rugby man play. You get rugby people who they train, people who they sprint. You get sprint people who they train. So, it all matter. So, waiting matter is, waiting we able to do among ourselves with this opportunity arise. And the other thing is, I kind of had the last time I formed a WhatsApp group. As long as you know they give people the money after 2 days, our man they stop. As long as you begin bring educational stuff, nobody know the response. You ask question, nobody know the answer. And the only way with man they learn are through information. I make them make technology. So what we for do is, me I don't say this now all the African countries, even as alone. If we say they wait for the government, sport not they ever go before in this country. I know say them focus on football and other thing, but me as a tennis, I can't help tennis. Me na third dan black belt martial artists. What can they do martial art? I even they do football competition at Freetown. And they do other sports, table tennis. Where Mrs. Kuruma been there, they encourage everybody. I can't bring Boku table tennis, but table tennis is let them do now decide for come Makeni every time what they now. At least so I can help the coaches them. But me, definitely me not go able to help the whole country, but I can help the whole country in a way that we form a coaching education, we find the solution, and then we keep moving. Then maybe if we not form a thing, go to the ministry or the government and say, look, Mr. Government, the people who we put in the ministry, they only think about football, they only think about we play volleyball and all this other sport. Because the government knows that we get over 30, 40 sports. So then they put money for them sport. Unfortunately, the people who are in their association, them, the money that they come, this is supposed to go. But the government here, if we ask the government, say we're waiting to happen, they give money, the government get the right to tell you as a citizen, say yes, We give 40 million loan for all sport. Then you now can go and say, okay, association, how much you get? They can go back to the government and say, well, they say they don't receive the money. So now that's a one for law can do now because how for able to get into the system and law build sport for ourselves. Yeah? It's very difficult. Mrs. Eweden, I mean, I'm one of the highest, most regarded international coach. Me in your country, no one day come and say, Carlo help law develop tennis. And imagine every year they can spend thousands of pounds and dollars just for can't help. They don't even bother me. So the only way this they happen, we need to do this by ourselves. Because the only way I can tell you, if they put we all in our house again, then lock we inside it. Nobody not come for rescue. Waiting at the solution. Now the old man they die. So now so salon the only way that can change, now we forbid the change. And then one day we'll hopefully we'll get a government where they spread their hand more and make sure that the ministry to do. But as for now, for encourage them picking their we for form a thing we're able for help each other. Yeah? Now the only way I'm able for answer a question, but we can to government and ministry. Now them for they call me and say, look, Lord use this man, Lord better with country. But they don't even do it. Unfortunately, this is not the reality they have. You go on Google, type my name and type anything to do with tennis and anything to do with BBC. You did it. The USTA, one of the richest tennis organization in the world, gets a whole section about me. The LTA, the second richest tennis organization, the British LTA, gets a whole section of me, 3-page. And underneath they say if you're inspired by some stories, call on this and blah, 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 blah. My own association, my own country, nobody even gets one letter about me.